Okay, guys, I am stoked to keep this party rolling. I'm 6 years and counting in ketosis, and it just keeps getting better. Yes, this is the business at age 48. So, 6 years with no refeeding on any carbohydrates. So, let's get right onto this. The comments I get on the internet are quite interesting, so I think they're good to mention in videos because it's the craziness in people's minds. And someone said, I don't believe you. You're refeeding. And I'm like, well, damn, I'm the biggest con artist on the planet to be refeeding with a busted knee, because I show that knee all the time, right? So 10 surgeries on my left knee. Now, how in the heck am I going to be 48 years old, soon to be 50, busted knee from being a pro skateboarder, skating vert ramps, got the business, yes, it's not my genetics per se, let's say my epigenetics, because yes, if you were to look at my family, you do not find another Stephanie, especially in the immediate family, and especially my mother, who developed a glioblastoma, terminal brain cancer. She's still alive. Yeah. Okay. So, people want to blame genetics. Yet, I have a sibling, same genetics, we don't have the same body. We started off having very similar body types, but now we've gone our different ways. Here we go. Okay, physically. So what's the deal? Is keto for everyone, or is it not for everyone? Well, another person made a comment on the internet, that, yes, that, oh, you do consultations so you make money, and so you're just saying this to make money. I was like, well, I am the dumbest mother sucker on the planet, because my videos are not monetized. I'm not talking about food porn, and I make some good-ass keto-proof food, and I almost never show it, and I could be going like, you could have this in 6 weeks on Prove It. Not. Don't listen to the hype. Yeah. So, why am I not, pushing the bile salts? Why am I not monetizing my channel as of yet? I will, though. It's coming a time. Why is it that I don't constantly talk about food and have recipe books out? I mean, I could make a killing. So I am the dumbest keto, capitalist on the planet if I'm doing this for the money. I'm dumbass then. My rates are really dirt cheap, so really I'm a dumbass if you compare myself to other people who are doing ketosis coaching. Okay, but I just love to digress, so let's get right on to it. So I'm getting these comments of people they don't have, let's say, any concrete basis for their opinions. So it's quite interesting when I read the comments. Now, number one, we all can make ketones. And because we all can make ketones and we all can use them, then duh, we all can get into ketosis. Like, that's just like saying that, not like carbs aren't for everyone. I mean, in the context of that, your body can't use glucose. I mean, just glucose, ketones can both be used in the Krebs cycle. It is a fact. So, and the fact that we break down ketones, are able to use some ketones, shows that we can use them as a viable source of gasoline for the car. So when I hear these dumbass comments, I'm like, you guys, that mentality is the reason why you're not adapting. It doesn't matter, what say I, Steph. It really matters you. You have to do your due diligence. It's very rare that I get someone. I'll have these consultations where people will say that they've done everything. And within literally 35 seconds, with my asking of questions, they haven't done everything. Every single time. There's not been one person that I've done a consultation with that has been trying keto unsuccessfully, and they've done everything that I can check off my list, because yes, I have coached over 800 people with glucometers, not urine strips or breathalyzers or just my opinion, with glucometers and a journal. A lot of people every day. This is where I get my information from, not pulling out of my arse. Hello, Zays. Hi, guys. So, because you know, I got some energy. Okay, you have some spaz. Don't like it? Watch another video. Somebody else. Your body can break down units of fat into ketones via the liver that the Krebs cycle and your brain can access as fuel. You're designed for this. We are actually born in ketosis. Mother's milk is over 53% fat. So we have the ability to eat fat, break down fat, and use it within the Krebs cycle. Our metabolism. Yes. I've been in ketosis for over 6 years without refeeding. So I'm doing about 15 to 20 net carbs, which puts me around 8 total carbs a day, 8 or 9. I get my carbohydrates from cruciferous vegetables. I have vegetables 3 times a day, 2 to 3 handfuls each meal. My fats are, you know, between 200 and 240 grams of fat, 50% animal fat, plant fat, the other 50%. But I'm very active and I am very metabolically, boom, I'm sound, right? I know what I'm doing. Body doesn't lie. And I'm not dieting because I'm not dry. As you guys can see, I am not dry. I am not dry. I'm very lubricated with fat. A lot of fat. Especially at being upwards towards the age of 50, you can see when the skin gets dry from years of not eating enough fat because we've been lied to. Is keto for everyone? To answer the question very simply, yes. The application of your keto is the ketogenic diet is the issue. Or not just the keto, it's not the diet. It's the whole entire lifestyle. Which is why I pump out videos every day trying to explain things to people like vitamin D. Vitamin D, potassium. Your nervous system's overstimulated. Adrenals overstimulated. Your HCl levels in your stomach are too low, so you are malabsorptive. A little bit of maybe gallstones in some people. They need to add a little ox bile to break down the fats. Vitamin D3 from the sun. A lot of you guys aren't getting D in your food. You're not getting K2 in your foods. And then you can't break down the fats, so you're freaking malabsorptive. Plus you don't, well, like I said, you don't get outside. You don't eat enough fat-soluble saturated fats, cholesterol. So you try to do keto, but you're vitamin D deficient, you're potassium deficient, your nervous system is overactive, and a lot of you guys have what, heart palps? Benign, mostly, some not. Heart palpitations on potassium. Yeah? The latter half of your day, you're up here, even in a thought. A lot of you guys have anxiety. I talk to people who try to ketogenic diet and they're wrecked. If I have a woman at the height of 5'5" and she's weighing 297, I don't need to ask if you're insulin resistant. I know you are. Because that person isn't sitting in a trough eating food like a freaking horse. No. The metabolism is broken and insulin's too high. And insulin's a fat storage hormone. Your HCl levels are low, you're malabsorptive, you have leaky gut. What did that? You know, the old bread and milk that we all ate for frickin' years. I'm sorry, I meant to say frickin' the whole time. So, are we all able to keto adapt? Yes. But if your potassium is low, you're malabsorptive, you might have a gene mutation, the MTHFR gene mutation, your sleep sucks. I don't care who I speak with. Your sleep sucks! I'll ask people how many dreams a week they have. They say 2 or 3, and I'm like, you should have 21. 2 or 3? You're not in a, oops. Again, it is hot as freaking hell up in Cali. And I'm kind of ready for the heat wave to be gone with and over, because I'm sweating like a, pigs don't sweat, but I'm sweating like a human. Yes, a lot of you guys do not realize that vitamin D has everything to do with your immune system. And if you're not getting much of it, which a lot of you guys sit inside, and then you're not getting a B complex, and that's going through you, what's that? Why are you malabsorptive? Because of freaking cortisol. Cortisol is a steroid hormone that actually works as an antioxidant to take inflammation down. But in excess or in the wrong timing, it can make you malabsorptive. It can make it so that you're losing the ability to take in vitamin D. So should you use ox bile salts to help break down the fat-soluble vitamin? Perhaps. So I heard, so I read, it's potential. But the reality is, get your butt outside. The reality is, stop staying up so late if you're malabsorptive. So these people that say, keto isn't for everyone, I've got Hashimoto's, I've got hypothyroidism. How the hell did you develop hypothyroidism? Stress! And you're wondering why you're not keto adapting? Did you design a new mind? Did you break old synapses? Did you create new ones? I've been to 3 continents, 7 countries in less than 6 months. And I promise you, new synapses just cracking, lacking. And I'm breaking down the old neural net and building a new one. So I can remain fresh and funky forever. Because once you get caught in that synaptic loop, then you are subjective, right? So, our eyes take in 400 billion bits of information per second, but our brains our visual cortex can only analyze, understand about 2,000. So you try, which leads a lot of error for misinterpretation. So you try keto, you think that you're doing the proper application of it, but you're not. You try it for 6 months, and I did it for a freaking year, making a ton of mistakes. I didn't care. I'm in no hurry. I gained weight. I don't give a crap. So I didn't give up. I stayed strict. No refeeding the whole entire time. And as I get older, I just get better. Better. More keto adapted. More energy. More mental clarity. More fat in the skin preventing me to oxidize and become like a bitten Granny Smith apple. Yes, I do say so. Can everyone do keto? Yes. Your application of this lifestyle is wrong. And the reason why you're doing keto is because you want to drop weight. And then you're in a hurry. And then you read misinformation on the internet. And you try it, and your hair starts falling out, and then you don't know why. You don't know why, and you're blaming ketogenesis because, you're not looking at anything prior to keto. I mean, I ate a ton of bad food, and I was considered a healthy eater before I was on keto. Bad food, cavities, other types of issues, but I'm determined. I treat keto like I'm training for the motherfucking Olympics. Like I'm going to fight my way to freedom. Yes, I don't play around. I'll stick a spoon in the ground and eat dirt if I had to. And I don't hear too many other people talking that way. And every time I get a consultation, I don't like avocado. I mean, I can eat it, but I don't like it. Do I have to eat all that animal fat? I'm not going to lose weight. Yes, but I mean, can't I work out in the evening and overstimulate my nervous system? No, because there's a hormonal shift between 2-3. And cortisol wants to go down, and melatonin's trying to make its way up to calm your nervous system down. And what do you guys do? You go work out in the evening, and you're doing taekwondo classes! And then you wonder why your blood glucose is high in the morning and you are insulin resistant and you can't lose that pooch right there. I can't even grab it. What?